I saw a 2025 Black Project video of somebody with a Chick-fil-A bag. And I was like, wait a minute now. This starting to look like Black Lives Matter with new drawers on.
So EZP, I'm your host, EZP, along with my co-host, Mac Gates, and we're here to talk about Black Project 2025. We've got to really look into it. We've got to see how we can exist with this and how we can benefit with this Southern Soul style. We want to know
what's happening. I saw a 2025 Black Project video with somebody with a Chick-fil-A bag. And I was like, wait a minute now. This starting to look like Black Lives Matter with new drawers on. And when you think about it and just see what's going on, most of the people have been doing work and putting in the real work. They know what Black 25 is because we've been living it this whole time. A lot of people started with the George Floyd situation or the Mike Brown situation. We've been doing this for a minute, a long minute. We've been having Black grocery stores like Seven Nanda, Westview, Best Food for Less. And a lot of times these stores be getting ignored. These stores should be packed. It shouldn't be empty stores. We shouldn't have lines lined around the block for Chick-fil-A and they don't even like you. Chick-fil-A don't like you. Half of their investors are in 2025 project, the first one, the real project 2025. They don't need a document to tell you they don't like you. They've been told you they don't like you. So as soon as they say that they don't like you, and as soon as they show you and kick you out and push you out, that's the first time that we should be ignoring them. That's the first time we should leave places we're not welcome. Why are we trying to go to places that we're not welcome at? They don't really want you there. All of the investors and all the people they donate to are 2025 contributors. Just look that up. But yet still, we all in Chick-fil-A talking about Project 2025. We got to cut this out.
Black Project 2025.
Black Project 25. The people who really did Project 2025 are there in the Chick-fil-A because they own it. They've been Project 25 for years, since 1995. They've been doing this forever, showing and telling us that they're not really into us like that. They're not liking us or about our best interests. And yet and still, we still hang in there. We still around them. Every Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I see Chick-fil-A packed. I see all these people that you don't like, all these people who are racist, all these racist companies, and then yet and still, we still eating there. And we ignore Best Food for Less. We ignore those places. By and large, those places are supposed to be the most busiest stores in the city.
Are you talking about Black-owned and operated?
Yes, we got many of them, but we keep getting ignored because we don't have the resources to sell it at under price. So we get mad when we have to pay maybe $4 or $5 more for what we got, or when we have to drive maybe 10, 15 minutes further to pay for what they got. But yet and still, if you go to Walmart and you go to Kroger, they're paying people less than low wage. In Walmart, they got people standing at the door and they got pamphlets for WIC. They got pamphlets for SNAP, for food stamps. They got pamphlets for food stamps. They got all of that because they know they don't pay enough. And yes, these places are racist. Yeah, they do follow you. Yeah, if they think you're stealing, they will call the police on you. Of course, they're supposed to if you steal it. And then we go and get these terrible soaps that's tearing your body up. And your cousin has been making soap for 15 years. You got all kind of soap makers, grocers, and you got several news outlets. And we don't want to look at our own papers. We got several Black media outlets. We got Black Atlanta, we got Black Star, we got all kind of stuff, all kind of newspapers, all kind of outlets who are doing the work and have been doing the work for a minute. So when everybody tells me that we're about to change all of a sudden, it starts to get a little bit make-believe. It starts to look like I said, Black Lives Matter with new drawers on. And it starts to look like people are doing it because it's fun and entertaining. I'm not doing it because it's fun and entertaining. We have all kind of directories for Black business. We got Black Wall Street. We got Shop the Hood. Right. And they're setting up in different places. But even here, it's a lot of places that don't get the businesses they should. There's a lot of people that go over to Discovery Mills instead of coming to Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? And that should be packed. Black Wall Street should be packed. If you're really doing Project Black 2025, I'm saying it's not going to be just Project 2025. It's Black forever. And until we Black forever, or whatever we say, whether it's whatever group, so-called black, whatever it is. Let's call it us forever. Since some people don't even like the term black no more, they say the Cherokee. I'm like, okay, cool. Bring a Cherokee Seminole cell phone. The Moors, the Hebrew Israelites, the NOI, all of them. Come on, everybody over here. We're gonna be us forever, because most of the NOIs, the Black Hebrew Israelites, they've been on self-sufficiency. So we gotta learn from them too. They've been doing self-sufficiency. They've been growing food and all that. So we gotta get on that, and we gotta look at their news outlets, and we gotta see what they've been doing this whole time. So
you think Black Project 2025 is early in its stages, kind of overblown?
I think what they're doing is they're trying to get people excited. And they're getting people excited, and when people are excited, black folks are excited, it's just temporary. When black folks really start looking at what's going on, they get scared, and that's when we really gonna see us forever, instead of Black 2024.
I got you. Well, in closing, Mac, it seems like you had a lot to say on this one, and Southern Soul family, and we want you to think on it. And we want you to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend about Southern Soul EZP, and this Black Project 2025, you need to think on it. You need to ponder it. You need to wonder if this is in fact the real deal.
Is this really what you want to do? How committed are you? How committed are you? Where are you spending your money every day? What grocery store are you going to? Are you eating food with people who don't like you? That's right. When you go to them Chinese food restaurants and they talking trash about you in the back, and you turn the translator on and you read what they're actually saying about you, and you seeing how they treat you in those beauty supply shops. They kicking you out, they following you around, and they fighting you in the stores. They treating you like you nothing. So I'm saying, let's give all these places an empty plate if it's real. We out!